Hey, Preston, so last week you gave Bill Huber a hard time. You said his question was horrible. So I don't mean to sound horrible, but you've played really well and you don't have Z. And I don't know how horrible of a question it is to ask you how much
Just
more
ask it, man.
you're taking on because your running mate. I mean, you guys did interviews together, like everything. And I know you've got Rashawn, but it does seem like you've shouldered more burden and played really well. If I'm crazy, tell me. But do you feel like you'd be playing this way anyway, but you're maybe even elevating your game more because your running mate's not there? Or is that a crazy thought?
It's kind of a crazy thought.
Sure.
But no, I mean, of course, Z not being here, we all have, a heavy weight to wear on our shoulders, me and Rashawn and everybody else in the room. And we know what's expected of us with or without Z. Even when he's here, he knows what's expected of him. We got to play at a high level, and we got to do what it takes to, to help our team out and make sure that we make impact plays to help the defense out and to put us in great situations throughout the game.
What about attention though? Like, are you getting doubled more? Like, are they paying more since he's not out there? Are you getting drawn more of that at all?
I haven't noticed that. I just kind of, it's kind of like the game flows, and if you're doing good, of course you get chips and doubles, and but we're both rushing well. Rashawn's rushing well, so I might not notice it as much because he's also doing a great job on that side. Whatever side he lines up on, he's doing a great job over there, and we both do a great job of helping each other out by playing at a high level and making sure that we created a better environment for each other. Because he takes chips, I take chips. He has some good rushes, I have some good rushes, so it kind of balances itself out.
When you're not sharing that load with Z, is there more of a sense of ownership than you would have since you're the veteran at that group and you're kind of on your own as far as being the veteran?
No, because I think when Z was here and me and him together, we came together since we've been here, and we made sure that we established expectations in the room that no matter who's on the field, this is the expectations. And as well as Coach Smith, coaching the room, I say something and coach the room and tell them of course we help them out and we speak up as veterans and say what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. I own up to my faults and I tell the guys hey man, this is unacceptable of me and I don't want to be that example for you guys. And I just try to make sure I go out there and be the best example for those guys each and every day and each and every week so they know what's expected of them when they get on the field and they understand how to practice and how to play in the game.
So it's looking like Kenny is really getting active on the pass rush inside, and just talk about how that helps you on the edge.
Kenny getting active on the inside, that it doesn't allow quarterbacks to step up so easily. And with them having a guy like that in front of their face, and of course they don't want to step into no massive guy that size running into them or laying on them potentially with a sack. So that helps us out on the edge, allow us to be free on the edge rush, on our edge rushes, or maybe we knowing the quarterback's not going to step up, or we know they might sit back there a little deeper in the pocket. It gives us a chance to rush the edge and produce sacks or pressures and affect the quarterback in any way.
What's the key to limiting Ben Roethlisberger?